Good morning, good morning. Once again, this is Think Big Charomariano mula po sa maliit at tumaasensong bayan ng Kalumpit dito po sa lalawigan ng Bulacan. Magandang umaga po sa inyo. Ako po muli si Think Big Charomariano at narito po kami ngayon sa aming tahanan, munting tahanan at sa aking likuran ang mga kalapati ni Paring Ether. At nagiintay kami as usual ng kanyang kalapati. It's been 2 weeks na yata since nakapag-live ako. Hindi ko sure pero more or less 2 weeks. Eto, naghihintay na naman ako ng kalapati. Kaya ayan, napalive tayo. At saktong-sakto naman, pag-uumpisa ko ng live, dumating yung isang kalapati ni Paring Ether galing sa race. Ayan, tuwan-tuwa ang kulo ko eh. Taga saan, pre?
Galing Buena Vista, Quezon.
O yan, galing Buena Vista, Quezon. Dumating na sa wakas, kaya tuwan-tuwa siya kasi second lap na to, no? Second lap, no? Hanggang ilang, na-i-clock mo na? Yan, ang galing. Ang galing-galing ng mga kalapati ni Paring Ether. Yan, nagcha-champion yung mga, yan, yung lahi nila, yung bloodline. Magagaling talaga. At ayan, pang second lap, dumating na yung isang kalapati. Ilang kalapati ba hinagis mo? Tatlo yung sinali mo sa race. Last time, nung first lap, ako yung napilitang magbantay at mag-abang ng mga kalapati niya. At sabi niya sa akin, mag-abang ako ng 9 o'clock yata, 9:30. Pagkasabi niya sa akin, kasi daw may mga dumadating ng kalapati, tatlo yung inihagis niya. Pagkasabi niya sa akin, nag-abang agad ako at nag-live ako. Pero parang ilang minuto pa lang ako nakakapag-live, kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Dumating na kagad yung kalapate, isang kalapate. Tapos ako naman, nervous ako kasi syempre pag huhulihin yung kalapate, baka mapilay ko. Hindi naman ako sanay manghuli ng kalapate, pero pinapakain ko tong mga to. Syempre, nilalagyan ko ng inumin, nililinisan ko ng dumi. Joke. Pag sinisipag lang at saka pag wala siya. So yun, napilitan ako na ako yung mag-clock nung kalapati niya nung first lap. May dumating na? Ayan, ako yung napilitang mag-clock nung kalapati niya. First lap kasi, nasa biyahe siya. Dahil sa mayroon kaming rent a van. So, hinuli ko dun sa taas. Ayun. Nakikita nyo. Ayan, ang kulungan ng kanyang mga racing pigeons. Hinuli ko dun sa loob ng kulungan. Natakot lang ako at baka masugatan ko o mapilay ko. Pero fortunately, nakuha ko yung sticker niya sa paa. Kaya lang hindi ko siya maklock at saka natataranta ako. Kasi syempre, kailangan mabilis ka na maiklock para yung speed niya na ma-record mo, maganda. Yung actual na speed niya. Pag babagal-bagal ka na mag-clock, sayang naman, di ba? Ang bilis-bilis ng kalapate. Tapos ako na magka-clock, ang bagal. So, dumating yung unang kalapate, tuwa ako. Hindi ko ma-clock, buti na lang may signal siya that time. So, pinasa ko sa kanya. Hindi rin niya na-clock. Tapos, dumating maya-maya, sunod-sunod na. 3 lang yung hinagis namin, pero 4 yung dumating. Galing, 4 na dumating. Di syempre, alam niya, siyang yung may alam na kahit wala siya dito, hindi kanya yung isang kalapate. Yung pala, yung kauna-unahang kalapate na dumating, yun yung kalapate na binigay niya sa iba. O diba, namigay siya ng kalapate, tapos nagkataon na ang galing din nung kalapate na yon, nanguna siya. Pero sa halip na dun umuwi sa ngayong owner ng kalapati na yon na pinagbigyan niya, dito pa rin sa amin umuwi. Kung tutuusin, nung binigay niya yung kalapati na yon, ayun, ching ko po, ching-ching. Nung binigay niya yung kalapati na yon, bata pa. Talagang, pigeon ba tawag doon, pre? Oo. Pigeon pa nung binigay niya. So, dito siya sa likod na yan, nakakulong. Hindi pa dun sa, magmask ka kasi. Ayan, hindi pa siya doon nakakulong. Pero nung dumating yung kalapate, doon siya kagad dumiretso. Ayan, parang alam na niya yung pupuntahan niya. Yung pala siguro mga kapatid yun ng mga kalapate dito. Kaya yun, dito siya umuwi. Na-i-clock naman nung may-ari. Do you speak English? Yes, a little bit. Hi, Sir Derek Jones. Good morning. I speak English but not that fluent. Good morning, beautiful lady. Thank you, LK. Good morning. I'm here waiting for the racing pigeons to arrive. We've been racing pigeons together with Paring Ether, my husband. I'm calling him Parang Ether, but he's actually my husband. We've been racing pigeons. He has been racing pigeons for quite some time now, for a couple of years, and his pigeons were all champions. The pigeons bloodline is really good, and they have a good record of winning, being a champion in some races here in the Philippines. And now we're waiting for the pigeons to arrive, and one of three pigeons that we're waiting has now arrived. Alam mo na yung speed.
Oh, 967.
So with 967 speed,
131 distance.
racing pigeons, yes. Racing pigeons here in the Philippines is one of the famous sports. There are a lot of politicians, celebrities, and kind of rich people. But we're not actually rich. We just enjoy racing pigeons. And this is one of the famous and trending and in demand uh, entertaining sports here in the Philippines. And this is nice. It really pays off, especially when your pigeons are fast, and when they come back, they're gaano katagal?
2 hours. 2 hours.
Ha? So yon. What distance do they race? This is the second lap, or this is the second time that they've been thrown in a
231 distance.
231 distance.
From
Yeah.
release point to Milo.
From release point to this loft. Yeah. The pigeons that has arrived has come from 231 distance, and
Kilometers
uh,
distance.
air distance. 231 kilometer air distance. This is a good sports actually. You'll enjoy, and at the same time, uh, it's fun. It's fun actually. So yon. Interesting. Thank you. You just have to take good care of them, uh, and they'll give you a good result. So, from what country are you, Sir Derek Jones? From what country are you? Thank you for watching my vlog anyway. I am once again Tinkling Charomariano. I have a page in Facebook named Think Big with 770k thousand USA in Chicago. Hi there, sir. I have a thinking page with 700,000 plus followers. Actually, I don't maintain it that much. I've been busy for the past few months supporting a good politician here in the Philippines. He is an 80-year-old surgeon who is giving a free medical service, free medical operations for more than 50 years. A very good man, a very good person, doing medical missions, free medical services for more than 50 years. And I'm so proud of being with this man. And actually, if you can see my post, my recent post in my page, you'll see that my recent post is about Doc Zar Candelaria, a doctor, a surgeon, a public servant, a good basketball player, 80-year-old. Imagine how an 80-year-old can play basketball, and he's really good at it. Believe me. When you see his post, I'm his social media. I'm managing his social media account. And this man, you can really say that he is really a truly one of a kind person with a big heart for everyone. He is a public servant, but he doesn't just focus on his what do you call that? On his fellow Bulakeños or Columpiteños. he focused on helping people regardless where you live, regardless who you are, regardless if you're a stranger or not. As long as you need a medical service, you have a medical needs, and he can help. He do his best. I'm a boxer and I like Manny Pacquiao. Is he still in politics? Honestly thinking yes. And I think he's gonna run for senator this 2025. If I'm not mistaken, he's gonna run for senator this 2025. As a boxer, he is good. As a person, for me personally, I think he is nice. He is a nice person. As a boxer, he is good. But as a politician, I don't think, not that I have something or anything bad against Manny Pacquiao. It's just that personally, I don't think he is a good politician because first, he is not experienced enough. Second, he doesn't know much, but he is a good-hearted person, and he helps a lot of people here in the Philippines, even outside Philippines. He helps a lot of people, but um, it would take good consultants, good people around him to advise him what to do. But personally, I do not vouch for him. Exactly, Sir Derek Jones. But he's a good person. I admire his kindness. He gives a lot of housing for those who are homeless. But there was a point, I think there was a point in his life that he was addicted to, I'm not sure actually, but it was past already. Uh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. But he's a good person. As a person, he is really good and he helps a lot of people, as I've said. Pero in politics, I think for me, politics is a eat dog world. If you're not really a politician, if you don't have uh, that uh, that stomach to grasp up the bad forces, bad vibes around politics, I don't think you'll catch up. Because especially here in the Philippines, politics here is really complicated, especially with a massive graft and corruption involving a lot of politicians that makes the poor more poor. Really, I am a proud Filipino, but and I support a politician, a local politician here in my hometown. As I've said, he's an 80-year-old vice mayor in my hometown, and I also support our mayor. Um, they lead our hometown here in Bulacan. They're good people. Our vice mayor has been a vice mayor for almost 30 years. People wouldn't vote him for so long, for so many times, if he's not a good person. Because he's, as I've said, he's been giving free medical services, operations, even free medicines, uh, free relief, food packs, and others for more than 50 years. Even if you're not, even if you don't reside here in our hometown, he do medical services, medical operations for free, and people really love him. And actually, not to brag about it, but the person that I'm referring to has been elected for several times, landslide votes actually, because he's really a good person. I help out my community, but politics are not my thing. I myself is not into politics, but when my friend ran for mayor last 2022, I was one of the first in front line who supported her mission, who supported her goal. Because if you can remember, when we had a pandemic worldwide, it hit us so badly that our small hometown doesn't even have fast food chain. We don't have that time McDonald's. We don't have banks. We don't have enough supplies, basic needs for everyone, that we have to travel to another town to get supplies. But of course, because it was pandemic, those towns nearby, of course, they prioritized their fellow citizens, their fellow, what do you call that? Those who reside in their town. And Derek Jones, your English is very good. Thank you. Actually, I'm not that fluent in English, but I'm trying hard so that you can understand me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yun. During pandemic, we were really hit so hard that it was a realization for most of us that our town was left behind. We were so poor. We don't have more job. We don't have enough job opportunities. We don't for our we don't have banks to run into. We even if you have money, you can't use your money because we don't have enough supplies. We don't have grocery stores that would support everyone's needs. We have to go to another town, and yet those hometowns nearby were closed. We couldn't go there because they prioritize their people. And so it was a realization for my friend to enter politics and to change the system here in our hometown. And for more than 18 years, our hometown, even up to now, even up to now, we always experience flood. In fact, last year we experienced flood for 3 times. Starting June, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Starting June to December, we experienced flood, which is actually a normal thing for us. But if we have a choice not to experience flood, of course, we'll do something about it. And this time, our mayor, my friend, our vice mayor, and those new officials were working so hard to support the needs of my co-Kalumpiteños. We call our people Kalumpiteño because we live in Kalumpit, and it's nice to support these people who are not really politicians by heart, but they are public servants. They serve people, not just leading them, but they serve people. We had riots during the pandemic in my area due to police brutality towards people of color. Yes, we all experience a lot of things during pandemic. Hard, but we have to learn from it. And honestly, I had COVID twice. My family had COVID twice. We're lucky enough that we can sustain my family's needs. We're not rich, but at least we have means to have medical what is it to get medical attentions. We have means to have food. We have family that supports us, even though we had COVID twice. And it was really difficult because that time there were a lot of people dying, and we don't know if we will live or not. But fortunately, here we are. And so I I started to support people who support change, who support progress, who support people who are in need, so that those things that happened during the pandemic won't happen again. And I haven't had COVID at all. That's lucky for you, sir, because really, it was really difficult for everyone, especially when you know people who are dying because of COVID. And I'm not sure about it, but I think China really I don't know. I don't want to be I don't want to assume too much, but I think people greed for power, greed for authority, greed for everything earthly are the main cause of pandemic. Yes, I have been vaccinated too, but these vaccines were not good enough to protect me and my family from having COVID. But of course, it helped a little, or it helped somehow, but it did not stop COVID from hitting us. But we're lucky we survived. Police brutality. I haven't. It was really sad knowing that there were riots during the pandemic, especially it's a survival mode that time. It's the survival of the fittest. If you don't have money, if you don't have means of living, surviving, if you are trying to survive, you really have to fight for your life, especially by getting those supplies. It's difficult. It's difficult for some of us. I help with food pantry. Ah, that's good, sir. That's good. How old are you, Sir Derek Jones? It's nice to talk to you, actually. How old are you? I'm just curious. In all honesty, I'm an introvert person. I don't go out often. I barely go out actually. I'm older. You're 50. Not that old. I'm 46. I'm 46. We're not that old. Yan. And I was or still am an introvert, but of course because of work, because I have to go out, and because of work, I meet people, I do social media thing. I'm an influencer, and this account, this my YouTube account, actually was about politics, more on politics, but I removed my post before. It's about national politics, but then I removed them, most of them, because I had an issue with monetization, reused, recycled content, and so I just try to make my own content, showing my local government projects, supporting my local government leaders such as my Vice Mayor Doc Zar Candelaria, showing his charity works, his medical missions, his free medical operations, consultation. I'm an extrovert. I love interacting with people. Wow, you're a good person. Extrovert people are good person. You adjust well in every situation. You can adapt easily. I honestly don't. I just intend. Hi, Noel and Ciso. Hello, sir. I prefer being silent at home, watching TV, um, browsing my cell phones all day, all night. I can get used to it without talking to people for weeks, months. That's how introvert I am. But because of work, I had to go out and I enjoy it. But if I have a chance, I'd still prefer being silent at home. I think good AM po, ma'am. Hello po, Sir Noel and C. So, taga saan po kayo? Where are you from? I used to DJ in the clubs. Wow. Wow, you are really an extrovert. There was a time, of course, people are having phases, stages in life. When we're still young, teenage life, we do those clubbing, those partying. I'm done with that. At least I tried it, I experienced it, but I did enjoy it. But now that I'm getting older, I don't have energy and time for that. It's I'm too old for that now. Actually, you're not that old because, as I've said, my 80-year-old surgeon doctor is also a basketball player. In fact, they just played last night and they won. Their team won for three times in a row. And he is an 80-year-old doctor. Imagine an 80-year-old doctor play basketball. It's really tough for me to watch him because I care about him. I don't want him to have injuries or what or to fall because of course even if you're young at heart, your body is not that young anymore, and your bones are most likely brittle. But yeah, baseball is good. It's good for you as an exercise. Pero ilan na dumating na kalapate? We're still waiting for the racing pigeons to arrive. So far, out of three, only one has arrived, and we're still waiting for the two pigeons. Sorry for the background noise. There were people who were cleaning the backyard, and that's it. Hi, Sir Noel and Ciso. Where you from? Tagasan po kayo? I wonder if I have followers that are from Kalumpit. Meron po bang mga followers ako dito na taga Kalumpit? Most of my followers are not from my hometown. I'm sure about that. And I have followers from other countries just like you do, Sir Derek Jones. How many pigeons do you have? A lot. We have a lot of pigeons. I think but it's already lessened. I'm not that sure. These are the breeding pigeons. These are the breeding pigeons. They are in cages. And those are flying pigeons. That's their loft. I think it's about 50. Do you have 50 pigeons? Less? Just 30. But before we have 50 pigeons. Most of them have a good bloodline. And some of them are expensive. And and they're all good as long as you take good care of them, you give them good vitamins, you feed them. What do you feed them? I'm just corn, some seeds, mixed seeds. Hmm. Check out my if you have a Facebook account, you can also check me out at aside from Think Big with a bulb, with a yellow bulb as profile picture. I also have my personal account in Facebook, Think Big Charomariano. I think I'm good. Let me try to show it to you. But of course, it's in Tagalog, it's in Filipino. I don't know if you can if you can understand it, but at least you can see videos of me, of people around me, of what's going on around me. Only if you're interested. But of course, it's not. Yeah, I just if you're just interested. So this is my Think Big account. Yeah. I barely maintain it because I have a lot of work. And this is my personal account. Think Big Charo Mariano. You can check it out if you're interested. Okay, we'll send your friend request when I log on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, which platform do you usually use? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Are you retired? I just subscribed to this account. Wow, you're new. Welcome to YouTube, sir. Or you just subscribe to my account. In case you haven't seen my recent post, I'm sorry that I'm just bragging. Your account. Sorry for misunderstanding. I just want to read this to you and to everyone watching. So I posted 54 minutes ago. I posted a little bit, what do you call this, a novel. I posted not so long post describing my boss, Doc Zar Candelaria. But I'm not doing this because I'm paid. I'm doing this because this is really how I describe this guy. And as I always say, I post what I see and how I see it. Not because I'm paid to post it, not because I'm paid or forced or told to do it or to post it, but because that's what I feel, that's what I see, and that's what I think it is. So here it go. Here it goes. I posted it from Think Big page 55 minutes ago. Have you seen an 80-year-old play basketball? And he's really good at it. Mentally and physically tough, agile, and energetic. Have you known a surgeon doctor do free medical service and operations for more than 50 years, spending a long time studying medicine while struggling for his tuition? And yet, when he graduated, he never had second thought of helping others instead. Climbing mountains, crossing rivers, doing minor operations in the middle of the street. And this is all true. He's been doing minor operations everywhere. As long as they people need it, he's crossing rivers. He's really climbing up mountains. He is doing public service even outside their hometown. He is not after vote. He is not after being loved or being recognized or being famous. He's been doing this for 50 long years. And this is the you are a good supporter of him because he's really good to me. In all honesty, with all my heart, this person is a really good person, not even to me, but to everyone around him. That's why he is really loved. And I am so proud that because he's been doing this thing for more than 50 years and he's not being recognized. Uh, uh, and it's like he is an unsung hero doing all these charity works, doing all these good deeds, and yet nobody recognized him for doing this. And because of social media, when I started managing his social media, people started to know him that there's a certain Doc Zar Candelaria who's been doing these free medical operations, and that way people who live far from us knew about Doc Zar Candelaria, and they've been going in our hometown. They've been having the privilege to get a free a medical operation because of social media. Not just that he's getting famous of because of social media, but getting he is able to help a lot of people outside their hometown because of social media. And it is really good to know that you're part of these good deeds, that even though you're not the one operating helping them, because you are making people aware that there's a certain Doc Zar Candelaria, you are somehow helping them because you're leading them to the right people. That's I'm really proud of this guy. And as I've said, he's been climbing mountains, crossing rivers, doing minor operations in the middle of the street. And I've seen it all in the movies. I didn't know things like this are real till I met this man. And he is really a selfless man, an energetic, bubbly, intelligent, humble, and what else. I can continue to enumerate all those best positive adjectives. And I tell you, to get to know him personally is a lot better than reading and knowing him from here. Do you have hyperpigmentation? What do you mean hyperpigmentation? Samsung J7 Galaxy. What do you mean by hyperpigmentation? I'm sorry. I try to support my local politicians. Why do the same things? I'm friends with judges, police officers, and business owners. I am a small, though my page name is Think Big, I'm just a small, what do you mean? I'm just a small time individual here. Nobody actually. I just really am appreciative. I appreciate people. I appreciate little gesture of kindness. And I appreciate food. And when I eat food, good food, I appreciate it, I say it. Just as I say it when I appreciate people. I'm an appreciative, grateful person. And I do not lie. I do not sugarcoat. I do not make up stories. I do not have. I am not friends with judges, police officers, and business owners. But I am a friend, and I make friends with people who are like me, who I think are in below society, who I think need things like I do that I cannot get if I won't work for it. That I I do make friends with people who has helped me and who has been with me through hardship. I do not make friends because they are powerful or they are famous or they are politicians or they are business owners. I make friends with people who do things for me just like I'll do things for them. That's what I do. I'm not a good person, but if I have a chance to choose to eat with the rich or to starve with the poor, I'd go with the poor because I'm also poor and I know how it feels to be poor and how it feels to have nothing. But I'm not that good. I'm not good. I'm not a good person. As I've said, I'm an introvert person, but if I'll have a chance of I'll do something uh or if I have to deal with people, I deal with people just like me. I try to support Ayana. You certainly don't sound like an introvert to me. Maybe because I write a lot. Actually, my Think Big page was created during pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, during or before pandemic, when I was so introvert that I wasn't talking to anybody, that I had to speak out my emotions, to motivate myself. So what I did was to motivate myself. What I did before was that I motivate people and at the same time I motivate myself. That's what I did before. And I didn't realize that while doing it, my page was getting bigger. And actually, that was my second Think Big page. The first one with 80,000 followers more than 5 years ago was hacked, I think, by an Indian. I think I'm not a racist, okay, but I think it was an Indian who hacked my page. I had some proofs back then that it was an Indian, and back then I was still I can still see my page, but they renamed it or he renamed it. But I just let it go. Maybe he needs it more than I do. I'm curious about hyperpigmentation. I've been hacked before as well. There are really unfair people in this world. I was curious about hyperpigmentation. I really don't know that word. So I just checked it. Hyperpigmentation occurs when darker patches appears on the skin. Causes include age spots, melasma, and skin inflammation. No, I don't have that thing. I'm just ugly. I'm just ugly. But actually, I have this small thing here. This is the kind of cyst that it's actually a lymphoma. It's a small lymphoma. And this what this is actually one of the cyst or medical condition that my that Doc Zar Candelaria is been doing, removing. It's a lymphoma, and he's the one who noticed it. But I don't want it be removed because it's still small, and I don't want to have another scar because I have a scar here in my neck. And he's the one who operated me. He removed my full thyroid. He had done a full thyroidectomy when I think he means you're very light complexity. Okay. I thought he's criticizing me, but I'll take it constructively. It's okay. It's okay. Meron nang dumating? Ayan. Still, we've been waiting for for an hour or so. For the first lap, we waited not that long. We just waited for, I just waited for, I think, 15 minutes and all the racing pigeons arrived. But now for the second lap,
8,000 lang.
ayan, ayan. The total birds that competed this second lap were 8,689, and so far the birds that were clocked were 4,921. Only half the total number of birds has arrived to their loft from the 200, how many distance, 231 distance. They've made it. They finally made it. I hope ours will make it too. Do you like sports beside racing pigeons? Before, yes. During my teenage life. But I got older physically, mentally, emotionally, faster than my age. So I stopped. I know it's not healthy, especially with my condition here that my metabolism got slower and I eat a lot, so it's not healthy. But I've been enjoying social media and I've been enjoying browsing in my phone for so long every day that I don't exercise anymore. I don't do sports anymore. Just like you are. 50 is not old. I have to go to work. I still have few minutes left. So that's it. Oh, it's already 43 minutes that I'm doing live. Thank you so much, Sir Derek Jones. I hope we could still see each other. Though I don't often do live streaming. I'm really active in Facebook, not in YouTube. Especially that I got suspended here in YouTube. But I hope to see you once again, to talk to you once again. Honestly, I don't usually talk to people here in YouTube because and I don't chat a lot because I have a lot of work to do. I have so many edits, photos, and videos, and I'm really addicted to doing my job well. And as I've said, I'm introvert, but it's nice chatting with you. It's nice talking to you, even through this YouTube live streaming. And some of those accounts that I encounter here, they're not good people. They're not good. They don't conversate well because how do I say that? I have grandkids to spoil. Wow, that's good for you, Sir Derek Jones. That's good. That's good. Okay, by the way, I'm signing off. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you for subscribing. So nice to meet you, Sir Derek Jones, and hope we can chat once again. It's been 44 minutes already. And I'm signing off. This is once again Tinkly Charomariano. I really enjoy talking to you, sir. And have a nice day and take good care. Bye.